everyone and welcome back to another video. So I hope you've all been having a wonderful week, and today I'm doing an art challenge, and as you've probably guessed by this large pot of markers that I have here on my desk, that I'm going to be doing the 3 marker challenge today. So for those of you who don't know, the 3 marker challenge is an art challenge where you have to take all your colouring supplies. In this case I'm using alcohol based markers, but you could use pencils or paints perhaps, or whatever you use to colour, and you put them all into a box and you mix them all around, and then you draw out with your eyes closed 3 random colours, and you use those 3 random colours to colour a drawing. So I've put all my Copic markers and my Promarkers into this tub, and I've been shuffling them around as best I can. The tub is a tiny bit too small, so that's why some of you are sticking out of it. I think this is pretty well mixed up. I've put all my colours in here, all except for the 2 blenders, because I don't ever use those, and I haven't included the big wide Copic markers, and I haven't put my Pitt Artist pens because they're water based and these are alcohol based and they don't mix very well. So the other thing that I've gone ahead and done is I have drawn and inked my drawing that I'm going to colour in, and I've done this so that I'm not influenced in any way by the colours that I get. So no matter what colours I get, I'm colouring this mermaid here. Fortunately I can't show you a picture of my eyes closed as I'm picking the colours because I don't have a second camera or a webcam set up. So you just have to take my word for it, but I will have my eyes closed. Eyes closed. My eyes are now officially closed. Colour number 1. Colour number 2, that's a Promarker, that one is. And colour number 3. Right, so let's see what we have here. Oh goodness, we've got R20, which is blush, V12, which is pale lilac, and V546, a Promarker, which is purple. Right, so these are very similar colours. So not too much of a contrast here. Right, I've got a piece of paper here, let's see. R20, yes, okay, it's like a peachy pink. And then V12 is a pinky purple. And then this one is just rich purple. They're very nice. They do go very nicely together. They just won't provide too much contrast, I think, in the drawing. So you can see they're the colours they got. So this is going to be a very pinky drawing here, pinky purple drawing. So I think that's about as much as I'm going to do with the colouring on this drawing now. As you saw, I used the R20 for her skin tone. It is a little bit pinkier than I would normally use for skin tone, but I thought it would work quite well today. And then I used the V12 in her hair, and then I did the purple in her tail. I'm not sure how the camera is showing the purple. It might look a bit blue on screen. My camera does that sometimes, but it is definitely a pure purple. And I did a lot of shading just using the same colour, so most of the shading on her skin is just layers and layers of the R20, letting each layer dry and putting another layer on, and the same is in her hair with the V12. I did consider putting the purple in her hair, doing some darker shading, but I had a feeling it might make it all look a bit heavy, so I decided just to leave that, and I did 5 or 6 layers of shading in her hair and on the skin and her tail. And then the bubbles I ended up not colouring a full colour, because I felt that they would just overpower the main image a bit, so I just ended up doing a sort of highlight and a shadow on each. Last thing I could add in a minute is some highlights with my uni Posca white paint pen, but I wanted to show you guys the finished piece just coloured with the markers. And I think this is a really fun challenge, and if you guys haven't done it, then I really suggest you do. Now, you don't need Copic markers or Promarkers. If you just have Crayola markers, or you just have paints or pencils, you know, you can just put all your pencils into a pot and pick 3 blindfolded. So it's a really fun challenge, and it's a great way to start your sketchbook off. So with this sketchbook, this is the first page, and I wasn't quite sure what to draw, and you know, you always want your first page of your sketchbook to look really nice, so it's quite a nice idea just to do a little art challenge, just to sort of get you in the swing of using a new sketchbook. So I added the highlights, and little dots, and some sparkles in the hair, and I added little dots around the dark purple outlines just so that it wasn't quite so heavy. Now I'm just going to sign it. I'm going to do it over here. So that's my 3 marker challenge done. So if any of you guys end up doing this challenge, or if you've already done it and you have a video, or you just want to tell me what you thought of the challenge, please leave a comment down below. And if you do have a video, or you make a video, leave me a link and I'll go check it out, because I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on how they found this challenge, and yeah, just sort of whether you found it fun or not. Also, if you have any suggestions for future challenges you'd like to see me do here on this channel, then feel free to leave those suggestions as well. So I hope you all have a creative week, and I will see you next time.